So hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Gogonna Nzenwa and I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining in. So today's video is going to be a lot different. I saw a video on Etetim's YouTube channel answering first time questions, and I'm like, okay, let me try this myself, answer some first time questions. And that's what we're going to do. So if you're really interested in knowing a lot of first times about me, then continue watching this video. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that and turn on the notification bell so you can be aware of whenever I put up new contents on my channel. So without further ado, let's get right into the first question. Is first app to check when you wake up. And the first app I always check, it actually depends on my mood, that's the thing. It depends on what I was in the night before, you get. So if I was on Twitter the night before, maybe I put up something on Twitter, I check Twitter first. If it's Instagram, I check, or if it's a work day, I check WhatsApp first. So it just depends. Instagram posts. Alright, I'm going to put it up. I'll put it up, plane ride you ever went on. Okay, now here's the gist. Since I started having sense, like since I have grown, I have actually not entered a plane before, but my mom insists that I have entered a plane before when I was a baby. And how does she expect me to remember that? I don't know. So maybe not. So I don't think I have. Time I ever got into trouble at home or in school. Okay, yeah, I remember one when I was in primary 5 or primary 3. I can't remember the class exactly. So there was this teacher I had, and she gave us this assignment, and I used her name to do the assignment. Damn, that day I was flogged. I was actually flogged that day. Disrespect. First time I was allowed to put makeup on, that was, if I can remember vividly, when I finished secondary school. A friend of mine needed me to come and model for her, and she did one kind of ridiculous nonsense on my face and called it makeup. But the first time I actually did makeup myself was when I entered university. My 300 level was when I started using makeup. First boyfriend, I had my first boyfriend in SS3. Yes, that was when I had my first boyfriend. Although I wouldn't actually consider it like that, but that's what the question says, and I'll answer. SS3 was when I had my first boyfriend, and I was 16 years old then. It didn't last, just 2 months, and my first celebrity crush was actually Bruno Mars. You know that his song, easy come, easy go, that's just how you live. Oh, take my first crush. Talking about my first crush, I think I started crushing when I was in primary school. I can't even remember his name. Yeah, but my first crush was from primary school. Yeah. So my first ever cell phone. My first ever cell phone was Nokia. My mom gave it to me, one Bakara phone like that. That's what I was using because she needed to reach me anytime she goes out and I'm at home. She needed to reach me, so she gave me that Nokia phone. Then I moved on to multi-links. Then I moved on to a Nokia Touch, another Nokia Touch, and that's it. I'm here now. So yeah, I'm answering on my first dates. My first dates, like dates, was when I was in uni. There was this guy. We've been talking on Facebook or so. Was it Facebook? We're talking on Facebook, and we started interacting, calling ourselves and things like that. And one day he told me, "Oh, I'm coming to your school." And I schooled in Abia State University, so I was like, "Oh, fine, come." And I was really excited. Oh, this guy, I'm going to see him. And he came to the school, and we went to a fast food in the school. if you went to Abia State University, there's a fast food called Maddox. We went to Maddox, and they we ordered for what we wanted. I ordered for what I wanted. He ordered for what he wanted, and we got upstairs with the food, and I was just about eating, and he was like, he just threw the spoon. This food is cold. What kind of nonsense is this? This food is really cold. And I was like, can you calm down, please? And he stood up and went downstairs, and he was, as in, I was embarrassed. This guy was shouting at the lady that attended to him that this food is cold. What kind of nonsense is this? How would you give me this kind of food to eat? And I was looking like a fool. He came back upstairs. The lady came with him, and he just like, take this thing out of here. I was like, can you just calm down? Just calm down, okay? Let her just warm the food. He said, no, it's short. I'm getting out of this place. Let us go. I said, someone that's really acting like, I just stood up, cried myself out. I was so freaking scared. And after that date, I just started giving the guy attitude, because he's showing traits of violence, and no, I don't want that kind of energy around me at all. So that was my first date. That was just my experience, my first cooking experience. Okay, here's the gist. I was in GS2, and I just came back from school. I went to a boarding school. I just came back from school, and I was like, I want to just cook something really different. Everyone had gone out, so I was the only one at home, and I entered the kitchen and I made jollof rice. My dad came back, and he was like, did you cook anything, Mishiri? I was like, yes, I made jollof rice, and I gave him to eat. And my dad ate the food and was like, wow, and he dashed me money. Momsy came back, ate the food, also dashed me money. So if that could happen, that means I did a pretty good job. Yes or yes? Yes. Okay, my first kiss. Valentine's Day 2014. That was when I had my first kiss. I was dating this guy then. You can call him, yeah. I was dating this guy then. It was just brief, sha. It was nothing interesting like that. It was just very brief, you know. And in uni, we still talk to now. Her name is Vera. The very nice girl. I'll put up her matric pictures, so you see it. We still talk to now, sha, but she's not in Lagos. She's at Akwa Ibom. That's where she's currently serving. So that's that. So if you're watching this video, I talked about my first kiss. So that guy was the first guy that actually broke my heart. It was really painful, but it took me time to get over him and all that, but we move. My first sexual experience was 2016, April 17th. How did I? Shit. Yeah, it just happened. It wasn't planned. It just happened, and I cried after. Yeah, you're just there, sure. It's not that I enjoyed it or anything. I did not. So my first job was in 2015. So whenever I'm on halls, I just come back to Lagos, and I just want to work and make money, because you know a girl's got to slay when she gets back to school. So I need to have some extra cash with me for school. So my first job, I worked at a bakery. Yeah, talking about my first love. So my first love was in uni 2014. His name was Sam, and he was handsome, but to me he's no longer handsome. Yeah, he's now an ugly guy to me, sha. And he broke my heart. That's just the first piercing. Aside this that I got from Beth, I called my mom last week and I told her, Mom, I'm going to pierce again. And she was like, why are you piercing? Why? You know how our moms behave. Why are you piercing? It doesn't speak well of you. he will do, even one he doesn't speak well of you, don't pierce. I thought I'm going to pierce. Say, if you pierce, I will not call you again. And I told her, I say, Mom, if you don't call me again, me, I will call you and you will pick. I don't get mine though, but I'm going to pierce her. Let me wait small. Let her mind just calm down. And I'll pierce. For the first book I ever read, really, I can't remember, Sha. But Shema's English book is not book, first book that you ever read. Your English book in primary school. Abi? So I think it's one of those textbooks that we had in primary school. That was the first book I read. The first movie I ever saw should be a Nigerian movie. That they were kissing. And my mom sent me out. So if it's not that, I don't know. That's actually the first movie that I ever saw. My first YouTube video. The story behind that, my first YouTube video, I talked about how I shot my shot and it backfired. Sincerely speaking, I just sat down in my office and took my phone, put my phone here like this, and I just started recording it. And I talked about the whole experience. So I would link it in the description box below so you could actually see my first video, just in case you haven't seen it before. The first person I spoke to today, my friend Emeka. That was the first person I spoke to today. We made a hookup. Yeah. So the questions here, they would have just asked some of these questions along the line, as in after that one, ask the other one, because now this question is the first person to break my heart. It's the same Sam now. The first love me is the first guy to break my heart, and yeah, I've gotten over him. Although it took a while. It took a long time for me to get over Sam. Don't worry, one day I'm going to do a video on that first relationship, what I learned in that relationship and how it damaged me and how it helped me. I'm going to do a video on that. So if you want to see the video, let me know in the comment section below if you want to actually see that video. For the first person I always text whenever something exciting happens in my life, it depends though. Sincerely speaking, sometimes I might call my mom, sometimes I call my sister, sometimes I call my friends. But it depends on the kind of news actually. Or sometimes I just keep it to myself. So nothing really sharp, as in, there's no special person that I tell everything that happens to me. Yeah, no special person. The first thing I do whenever I get home is to remove my bra. Sometimes I remove it from the staircase even before I get to my flat. I've already removed my bra from the staircase to show you how my bra is the first thing I remove once I get. The first time I ever got drunk was in 2016, and that's it. No details about that. Nothing happened because I was in a house. Not my house, I was in school then. Nothing else. No party I ever went to. I was in primary 6 then, and a friend of mine invited me for her birthday party with some others in our lesson, and Momsi insisted I go with my younger sister. I don't know if you have ever experienced that kind of thing before. If you have experienced that kind of thing, please leave it for me in the comment section below. Just leave it for me, because me, I'm pissed. Anytime I remember that day, I'm always pissed because a lot of my friends went alone. Then you see me in my jeans skirts. I came with my younger sister, and she was always looking. I could not even flow with my guys or my friends then, because she was just there looking at me. I don't know. Maybe my mom told her, oh yeah, can't watch what your sister is doing and things like that. So I really do not know if that has happened to you before, when you were in primary school, the first party you went for, and your parents insisted that you have to go with your younger one. Please let me know I'm not alone in this. Let me know that I'm not the only person that kind of thing happened to. So just put it down for me in the comments below. So guys, we have come to the end of these first time questions. Yeah, so I've answered all the questions on my first time and everything, and I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to share my video and like my video. Please share with your friends, your family, your group chats, and every other avenue that you have to share this video. Please do share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and I will see you in my next video. I love you.